Mahama Ose. Mahama Ose. Osidai Mamo Je Mama Je Oh yeah Mama Baba Missy oh yeah Mama Baba Yeah all right, thank you. All right, thank you. Please go back and take your seats. No fear, no see. Vous allez see on ejo. Here on ejo, please. Thank you. Ayazu. Ayazaza. His Excellency, the incoming President 2025, inshallah, has arrived. But John Dramani Mahama Kebasu. Ayazu. Hene Wasuo will take our open prayer. Bubuzalas Nemna Backman, you on the edge, please. Wakpapene you on the edge. Ayazu. Oyemizu John Mahama Nene Piane. All right, so we take open prayer by an executive member for the constituency, Honorable Hannah Ate.
Chielo motwano wakebae osinda chacha mongle fiano wana mosike ya mono libino Jehovah mono libino eji ligbite turika ha NDC bime Jehovah mgle fiano nina wache His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ebasuwa petingle fiano chacha wakebae osinada nikota mametwebe okudo bekabasungle fiano Jehovah si chemi wanga mo pekpae ka Kristo monicha omanya wa hemi ne eka wa magblemi ne kajika eka wa blemita wa mango sinana benya gboke hambo yawe kajika aleno mumoya yanko mate sikabase no chum no wada singa mo Yesu obiami no wa poa anu chum chuepe wa poa ayitop chuepe yawe bado ba ye mache ne kajika eka wa gbenya to ejamio wa manna mo sino wa kanfo mo ibi mongrefiano nache kebi kamumokokro bia na benyagbe. Amen.
Ayazu Oyamezu Hene Wasuno Wamache, the constituency chairman, Honorable Isaac Kofi Pochu, to give us welcome address. Honorable. Ezu, we are Miza, Mama le, Nene mena piele, revolution has a long way to go, but has come to stay. Revolution has a long way to go, but has come to stay. Cadence may go, cadence may come, but the revolution has come. come to stay. Revolution has a long way to go, but has come to stay. Cadence make up, but the revolution has come to stay. Revolution has a long way to go, but has come to stay. Hey! 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 Mama, 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 mama. Oh, so, yeah. Yeah. Mama. Yeah. Mama. Oh, so, yeah. Ezu. Please be seated. Ezu, please let us be seated, please. Your Excellency, the former president, former ministers of state, all protocols observed. Your Excellency, we the people of Shai Osudoku, for and on behalf of Executive Committee and the distinguished ladies here present, we say you are welcome. For us here at Shai Osudoku, you have our 100% support. Your Excellency, there is a proverbial verb, machete, or proverbial machete, who actually labor, cultivate, but never enjoy its fruits. At the end of the day, it is being kept under the bed. Sorry. Ezu, we the people of Shai Osudoku, you have our 100% support, but in return, we expect you to reward us. We expect you to reward us by constructing our roads, by building us markets for our women, by providing us with jobs. Some of the youths are so poised to work with you, and by the grace of God, we will see your victory come May 2023. Ezu, we will surely celebrate your victory come May 13, 2023. But there is one thing for sure, which we know: Shai Osudoku have been so loyal to the party since 1992, and it is our time today. We are just going to deliver to you 100% of our votes. Your Excellency, you are welcome to Shai Osudoku. Feel at home, feel free, talk to us. We are so anxious to listen to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Ayasu Badega Wachamano. Your Excellency, Shai Osudoku constituency have 3 aspirants. Aspirant, please can you be on your feet so that Your Excellency can see you? Aspirant, parliamentary aspirant. We have Honorable Deputy Rasme and Dr. Pastor White and the MP Honorable Linda Koloklu. Thank you. Ayasu. All right, thank you. On this note, I invite the Member of Parliament for Shai Osudoku, Honorable Linda Akwele Okulu, to talk to us.
Ayazu, Ayaza, Ayazuza, Ejo. Yo, thank you so much, Your Excellency, the former President John Dramani Mahama, Professor Joshua Labi, former Chief of Staff Julius Debra, former Deputy Chief of Staff Valerie Sawyer, the Regional Chairman Honorable Ashimo, and all protocols observed. We are privileged to welcome you to Shai Osudoku constituency. My attention has been drawn by Joshua Labi to speak the local dialect. So I'm going to speak Dangbe. Ayazu. First of all, Ingala Nimada, our former President Saminya. In fact, Kawama here, Shai Osudoku, Epe Nokoha Wonga Shai Osudoku, Noji, the district hospital, and then asphaltic overlays within the Shai Osudoku district. His Excellency, the former president, the nation builder, what problem ninga Shai Osudoku jio, what blow men? Kawa here, what blow? Niji Eastern Corridor Road, ni wa former president, nela ne ma pehawo, ne ma gu Asuchari Junction to Asuchari, Volivo, and then extend to Topo, Wanicha Wamana, he be questioned on the floor of Parliament severally, but Nikamunga Munutuo, no show. Ayazu, Inga Hem Kayemka, Kawa here, Wablo, from Ayikuma to Doimu, from Dodowa to Afienya, Liom, and many others. Kajabeni was former president, Esise ono, Nemanaka, Wablome, Efonsi, Kabene Efonsio, Atawe, Noko Apewengehe, Makpanye Pes Saminya. Inge Hem Kayenka, come 2023, 2024, 2025, inshallah. Imile, Ichole, incoming president, because Epemino, a win Momo. Ayazu, former president, His Excellency, I'll plead with you so that I believe that 2023 you are going to come into office. When you come, like I said, please consider because since 1992, Shai Osudoku Wale Party ko, our allegiance to the party since 1992. Nemanaka wa forwomi wa ha NDC since 1992. Wange pekbaka keba wohu we deserve the national cake. Again, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Noni ngela ni kama PhD. Nemanaka Shai Osudoku has two traditional areas, which is the Shai and the Osudoku. Nemanaka, Shai Osudoku is the biggest constituency in terms of landmark. Ayazu, Enehejo, Makpawa President Ope, Keba, Egba constituency Omi, Ehawo. Ayazu, His Excellency, the former President John Dramani Mahama. Ingahem Kayeka, Emagbawa constituency for easy accessibility and stability, so that we'll have a proper development within the Shai Osudoku district. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Noni kama pia eka wachama no edemomoji. Shai Osudoku, we are not going to give you 99.9%. We can assure you that we are going to give you 100% hands down. Ayazu, Nika wa popular singer de Cecilia Mafu, Ekamini Unaina, wa Shai Osu delegates la, wako, Ayasuana, Mochu manage.
Zaza, Your Excellency, we have some chiefs around. Want to acknowledge them. Wangangwak pati numo ya opata nene wahon baba he. Wangangwak pati numo nate kojo lehon waha baba he. Your Excellency, we also have in our midst Dr. Lawyer Ebenezer Ablaka Jablete, Operation Manager, Forestry Commission. Thank you so much for coming. Hene wa superior no. Wa my chair, wa regional chairman who know road, Chama Yemanani Ashimo.
Eyezu Eyezazuza Mbefa NDC Mbefa Mene UAP where Constituency P ni wabaya Obada nye fe branch B fe branch chairman fe ni obama kwenye ngmenye o branch chairman branch secretary branch organizer branch umbe organizers ward organizers I fe ayiko UAP Obada nye Constituency executive session ke organization team meeting ke all the aspirants ke MPFA akenye fe wonderful organization anyhow ini tumope ya ke papale nu hon le His Excellency John Dramani Mahama majeleku ni inkele atonye no UMP eyezazuza inye constituency chairman ewie eke reward no bianele wachake woni biamin NDC Greater Accra oba feshu ake 2025 ke wo wini ni wa swear wo papa in ye Flaster Square branch executive ni obi efe mo fiam no sana ake abwe akwabu Eyezu ke wote hekwe wonu na ache 99%, 92%, mekwe kraka ma 106%. Shai Osudoku wolake obanyona 100%. She want to wo Greater Accra wo promise no wo wonye reward there wo fe odwuma kashi 13th May branch B ni ba nye buanye he na ojogba nye ka another branch ba fita he nye ba ha His Excellency 100% vote we reward hanye we eyezu we package agboki hanye na kanu ward executive ke ward kome nye buanye fe nye he na nyete nyaha His Excellency John Dramani Mahama 100% na kan word there hwe obanye word agbo eyazu ingmenye constituency chairman yo constituency chairman ingmen clock ani bi yo constituency chairman na nye reward the best branch the best word Kenya ha His Excellency 100% on the 13th 14th 15th obaba ni obacha nye fe ni wakenya reward ba hanye ni wakela cruises p ezu obalo nye fe kibaya ga nye baya ezu nye fe nye baya nyengba nye twisi akbanye nyengba nye twisi no constituency chairman no ni ke habwe kagbele na on the 15th mababie kemba no baba present a best branch and best ward. Agbene, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Wahanye clock. Ni da na nyibanda a photo. My constituency man. Kept the constituency officer. Keka wo bedroom me. On this note, I have the single honor. Eyazu Minje asunjwe hineko no nye bwa metojo gba. Eyazu ka injele ko ne ba wie wo fe wo ba tesi wo ba tumon wo ba bomb blow mo jele fe ba na ke wo ke mo ke ba bie. Papa le ni ajele etonye. Eye assemblyman dan. Eye MP dan. Eye deputy minister dan. Eye minister dan. Eye cabinet minister dan. Eye vice president dan. Eye president of the republic who dan. Efeko dan. Ni ibafe hu da. No wo mene wo ba. His Excellency O Delegates obiene am 1,222 138 branches 8 wards. His Excellency, your delegate, your president incoming.
Ghana, attention!
The victory of Mahama. The victory of Mahama.
Ezu Ehejo Emefa hey thank you very much anytime I come to Shai Osudoku, I remember our father, Professor John Evans Atamils, and his vision to create a first-class medical facility in the Shai Osudoku district. And I had the privilege of completing and commissioning that hospital. We've been following the progress of the hospital, and it has been one of the best performing hospitals in Ghana since it was established. Esu, I know that the next priority for you is the road network in the Shai Osudoku area. I've passed on all those roads before, so I know the condition in which they are. In 2020, when I came campaigning, I saw that this government had brought a contractor with machines on the road. As soon as you voted for NDC, they took the contractor away again. And we just came on the road. The road is in a very bad condition. And so the road from Akosombo Junction through Doriumu all the way to Dodowa is a very important road to us. Then from Dodowa, there's a shortcut to Afienya. That road is also a very important road. And also the road that goes through Asuchare all the way to Volivo to cross the Volta River is also an important road. And so we'll keep an eye on them. And when, notice that I didn't say if, I said when NDC comes back into office, you can be sure that we'll attend to them for you. Now I'm not going to speak for long. I'm just going to touch on a few things with regards to our May 13th primaries. Usually we would have done the presidential primaries and then we wait till the beginning of the election year, then we do the parliamentary. But this time, because 2024 is a very critical election, it's a do or die election, our leaders decided that we should just choose our parliamentary candidates at once and also choose our presidential candidates so that we are battle ready and prepared to go into the election of 2024. So on that day, the way you've gathered here, we're going to bring you again from all your branches and you're going to come, the Electoral Commission will be here and we will vote both for our parliamentary candidate and our presidential candidate. The first one is the parliamentary. There are 3 of our children standing, 2 of our brothers and 1 of our sisters. Now what I want to say, especially to the followers, is that we are all one and the same people. None of them is our opponent. Our opponent is the MPP. And all of us have the objective of returning the NDC back into office. That is our objective. And so we're going to vote. If the law allowed us to send 3 people to parliament, we would have sent all the 3 of them to parliament. But it says we can select only 1 person. Only 1. So on that day we'll come here, they'll give us the ballot papers. All our 9-member executives, your names will be in the register. You will cast 1 vote, and at the end of it, we will count the ballots in the box. And as I speak, I'm sure God already knows who He has decided will emerge. I'm not God, so I don't know. I said God already knows. So when we finish counting, the one who has won will be declared. And I'm talking to all the followers. As soon as that happens and that person is declared, we all must come together again as one. We all must come together again as one and support that person. It is said that God's time is what? The best. Today is somebody's turn. Tomorrow it will be another person's turn. So the support that you give to that person when the person has emerged, when your time also comes, that is the same support that you will be given. So thank you very much. That is about the parliamentary. After that, we'll vote for the presidential. And already, Chairman has given me the assurance that the 1-point-something% that got missing in 2019, he has investigated and found where it came from. And that it was my own brother, Professor Alabi, who took the 1-point-something%. So Professor Alabi says I should tell you that those of you who took the 1-point-something%, come and add it back so that it will become 100%. But as our regional chairman said, 2024 is going to be a different election. And we're going to reward you for the work that you do. And so you, the branch executives, are going to lead the campaign. And depending on the work that you do, we're going to give you votes that you must achieve. And if you're able to achieve those votes and exceed it, all the 9-member executives in that branch will receive a very handsome reward. It will be the same for the constituency. We're going to indicate the number of votes that we expect the constituency to exceed. And if you catch up with those number of votes and exceed it, the constituency executives too, 28 of them, they will also receive a handsome reward. So this is to help you and encourage you to work hard in every constituency, because you are going to lead the campaign, the branch executives. You will lead and all of us will follow you. And so I've said that I'm also going to work hard to make sure that the resources you need to do the campaign, I bring them so that you have the tools with which to win your branches. And this time we're going to share those resources and logistics very fairly. And so the proposal that I have brought is that we know how many constituencies we have, 275 in this country. And in every constituency we know how many branches there are. And so we will distribute them by the number of branches every constituency has. And when we have distributed them, the one for Shai Osudoku won't pass anywhere. It will come straight here. It will come to Dodoa. And then we're going to call 3 of you, chairman, secretary, women's organizer, from every branch. When you come, we will open the things and show you that these are the things for the 2024 campaign. And so if there are t-shirts, we'll count the t-shirts. If there's money, we'll count the money. Bicycles, we'll count how many bicycles came. Motorcycles, we will count. And when we finish counting, we will then share it amongst the branches equally. And then everybody will take their share and send it to the branch, and then you go and share it there. This is the best way we can make sure that our branch executives too get their fair share of the logistics that we always bring for the campaign. Aside from that, we're going to take you through a training program. We've agreed that our executives, when we have selected them, we need to train them so that they understand what the party stands for. We've had a party school for almost 5 years now, and the party school has lecturers. Professor Haji is the head of the party school, and we've got several lecturers, and several of our executives go to the party school to study party administration. And when they finish, they get a certificate in party work. And so we're going to decentralize that and broaden it so that all our executives get the opportunity of being trained in party work and what the party is about. And this will happen before you go for the election 2024. Every constituency, every branch executives will go through that training. So on that day, the lecturers will come here. One of them will teach you the history of NDC. Where did NDC come from? One of them will teach you who the founding fathers of NDC are and what was the motivation for their establishing the party. Another will teach you the principles and ideology of NDC. We say NDC's ideology is social democracy. What is social democracy? They will teach you. Aside from that, they'll teach you on what roles the party expects you to play. So if you say you're a branch chairman, what is your role? If you say you're a secretary, what is your role? If you're a women's organizer, what is your role? So that everybody clearly understands the role the party expects them to play. So that you don't have the secretary playing the role of the chairman taking the secretary's job. We'll also teach you campaign and communication strategy. How do you campaign? How do you do persuasive communication in order to convince somebody to join your party? We will teach you all that. Even how you dress to go on campaign, we will teach you. We will teach you all those things. And at the end of it, each of you who attends the training will have a certificate with your name on it, showing that you have attended training successfully in party administration and party work. And then you can go and frame that certificate very nicely and put it in your living room, your hall, so that anybody who comes in there will see that, yes, this is a proud branch executive member of the NDC party. That is what we're going to do. And so we'll do that. Then aside from that, I have been thinking about how we can resolve this problem. And the complaints keep coming that as soon as we finish the election, that's all. We don't see our elected executives again. And I have been thinking through, how are we going to be able to solve this? And so I've come up with an idea, and it's a promise I make to you, all our branch executives and constituency executives, that the way I've come here today, when, I didn't say if, because by the grace of God I know it's going to happen, when I'm elected the president, once every year I will come with the ministers here. So the ministers will be seated here. We'll give you TNT to come and meet us. So when you come, we'll explain to you the development that we're doing, especially in your district, and what government is doing to run this country properly. And after we have done that, you also will get the opportunity and tell us all the things that are worrying you. And anything that you want to bring to our attention, you will have the opportunity to tell us, so that it will make the relationship between us closer. And we'll do that every year for 4 years. And so when we do it, we'll prepare reports and say, when we came, this is what happened. And then we'll do what we have to do. Then the next year when we meet, we'll look at how many things we've been able to do, what the things that we have tackled, and then we'll take it from there. We'll continue with that. I think that that will bring us closer together and resolve that issue. Now everywhere I go, we think about our people. Because our executives, times have changed. Our executives do have children. They have husbands, they have wives. They have responsibilities. When our party was in the revolution, in the PNDC, if you ask the cadres, we asked them to sacrifice for the betterment of the rest of the people of Ghana. And so they used to walk on foot. If they had to do a duty, if there was no car, they would go on foot. They risked their lives. Some of them died just to make Ghana a better place. But times have changed, and we cannot ask you to continue to sacrifice and not also benefit from the opportunities that Ghana has to offer. And so I've said that if we come into office, you will get your fair share of whatever the country has to offer. So if we are distributing scholarships for children to go and study, you also have children. We will make sure they also get those scholarships to go and study. If we're recruiting into the public services, the army, police, and all that, we also have children who qualify to be in those services. If we're giving small loans to women to trade and do small businesses, our women's organizers also qualify to benefit from those small loans. And so we'll make sure that you get your fair share of all the opportunities that Ghana has to offer. Because all of us are Ghanaians, all of us have the same responsibilities. Now, anywhere I go, they either come and give me a stone, or they light a torchlight and come and shine it in my eyes. And the simple meaning of that, if you see somebody with a torchlight lighted in the daytime, it means that he has lost something and he's looking for that thing. And in the morning, if somebody brings a stone and says, get your stone, in our tradition, it means that you told them the truth and they didn't listen. So what it means is that Ghanaians are telling us, NDC, come for your stone. Because when you said it, we didn't listen. And so today, they can all see what has happened with the big promises that our opponents, the NDC, made. And the deception and the lies they told about us. It made Ghanaians ask us to step aside and let them come and try. Today they've been in office for nearly 7 years. 6 months more, they would have been 7 years in office. What they have done is what they will do. There's nothing else they will add to it. In addition, they have destroyed the economy completely. After NDC left office, I can tell you in Shai Osudoku here, what single thing have they added to this to improve your lives? They promised you $1 million per constituency per year. So by now, Shai Osudoku, you should have had almost $7 million in your account. Meanwhile, if in Tree they say Onya bibia ma wasia wombono krono. If your in-law comes and visits you and you can't get something to give to your in-law, the little your in-law too has, don't steal it. $1 million didn't come. Now, District Assembly's common fund that the law says belongs to the district to do their own development, District Assembly's common fund to share, it doesn't come. Bobo. You know? And they try to convince us that Ghana is better off today than it was when NDC was in office. That one, I can't think far. I just can't, and I can't understand it. Is it that they don't live here in Ghana with us? Or you just can't understand? How can we be better off today when things are so difficult? The cost of everything is so high. Just take the case of simple cement. Cement was 26 cedis a bag. And they said it was too expensive at that time. Today, if you don't have at least 100 Ghana cedis or 1 million old cedis, you won't get a bag of cement. 1.2. You won't get a bag of cement. Electricity bills are high. ECG is going around and disconnecting everybody. And the frightening news is that once the IMF program starts, every 3 months the electricity tariff is going to be adjusted upwards. Every 3 months. And so it means that it's going to get even more difficult. Water bills are up. If you're even lucky, you get the water. Most times the water doesn't flow. You don't get water. NHIA card you take to hospital. If you are lucky, you get para. Otherwise, in most cases, they say there's no medicine. They'll give you a prescription. You have to go to the drugstore and buy. Free SHS was supposed to make secondary education more affordable for us. Today, the amount of money we spend on our children is far more than when we're paying school fees. And the quality of education has gone down. The quality of living in the schools has gone down. They don't have enough accommodation. The food is poor. If you don't give your child money, they will not get food to eat. And if a child is hungry, can they learn? They can't learn. And so things have gotten so bad that Ghanaians are saying, NDC, come for your stone. And NDC is the only viable alternative to bring this country back on its feet. And so we're going to work with you. You are going to lead, like I said, and we will follow to make sure that we don't disappoint Ghanaians. On 7th December 2024, we are all not going to sleep. We're going to stay awake until we send you a message. By 1 a.m., 2 a.m., we'll send you a message that we've got all our results and that NDC has won the election. May 13th is just the final step. Once we get May 13th out of the way, we're going to come back to you and then give you the preparations we are making towards 2024 in terms of our party agents and how to train them, in terms of how they will collect the pink sheets. We want every single pink sheet to be collected and delivered by midnight on 7th December 2024. We want to have all our pink sheets. And so we'll come and explain to you the strategy for doing that. And we're not going to leave the work only to our constituency electoral officers. All the constituency executives, branch executives, 9 members, you are all going to be involved in making sure that that pink sheet gets into the hands of the one waiting at the constituency office to collect it. And so I won't talk very much. I'll thank you very much this early morning for calling you from your homes. I know some of the roads are bad. I hear some people are still on their way coming. They've not been able to arrive. But it's only because of your love for the NDC and for JM that in these hard times you have left everything you're doing and you've come to join us here this morning. And so I pray that whatever anybody loses by having spent time here, may God replenish you 1,000-fold. And I also pray that God preserves our lives, gives all of us long life and good health, because the victory He's giving us, I want all of us to be alive and be in Ghana when that victory arrives. So I thank you very much, and may God bless all of us. Thank you.